Alrighty, so I wanted to mess around with King and Bon a little bit, just because I thought it would be kind of fun. We could get a little bit more damage off, we could put some shields on, make ourselves even more tanky because of, obviously, the damage reduction, and then Deanne will give us more damage reduction. We probably will be pretty hard to kill, if I had to guess. King's Shield isn't, like, the greatest shield of all time or anything. It's not like an Elizabeth Shield where it's going to nullify, like, skill effects or anything, but overall, should be kind of a nice little experiment. Nonetheless, I just did want to mess with him. This is probably one of my highest CC teams that we've used with Bond, just because all of these characters are on HP defense and they have completely maxed out cosmetics. All three of these characters are 6/6. So I mean, if I was a little bit higher on Bond, I'd be even better off, I guess. But either way, if you're new to the channel or anything, feel free to subscribe. We're messing around with Bond a lot this week, and I understand that might not be for everybody, but we should be moving on. Potentially soonish. We're just kind of messing with the new character because he's, this is his festival and he has a lot of options now that we can sort of play around with. So I think that's just kind of more fun to do at the moment. But either way, very interesting team that we have here to start with. I wonder, well, yeah, I was going to say, I wonder if he'll try to go for the Bond combo on my Deanne here, but honestly, like, with the Bond and Deanne on the field, it's really hard to get through Deanne, so I guess we'll move on. Alrighty, ooh, okay, so we have an unknown team, which is pretty interesting. Luckily, he doesn't have Ghislaine, so he's not going to be able to stop our stance, which is really, really good for us. The Merlin debuffs could potentially be an issue. We don't even know what he's going to have just yet, but I kind of want to try to go for Merlin if possible. I'm gonna not set up for the Bond combo yet because I don't know who Nanashi's buffs are gonna be on at the moment. If I can go for the character who doesn't have Nanashi buffs, I'm more than likely gonna be able to get through to them a lot easier with Bond at least. I mean, we are in geared PvP, but I don't know, HP defense, it's always kind of a toss-up. We do have 2 Bond combos if I want to go that route, which I think I do. That's probably going to be the best way to go about it, so that way I can actually set up for more than one turn. Can't get through the shield there, which is really nice. Damage reduction kind of going crazy at the moment. Let's see, which that card doesn't do a whole lot. We're not even buffed or anything. So okay, gets through on the king, which is pretty standard, and then he's going to infect us all. Oh, Ian, pay patience on that. Okay, that's actually kind of ridiculous, man. Echidna doesn't have the buff, so let's put a shield on. We'll go for a combo on the Echidna. So, boom. This should be a lot of increased damage dealt. Yeah, pretty good damage here just from the Pierce card alone. And then, what's this going to look like? 400k. Okay, I haven't used him in geared PvP in a little bit. I've been doing a lot of ungeared this week, but I'm pretty happy with that. Obviously, Deanne's Relic gives damage dealt. King's Shield gives damage dealt, and I think his Relic makes you do even more damage dealt, if I'm not mistaken. So, kind of just a lot of damage overall, which is really nice to see, I guess. His ROM now is the one that doesn't have the Nanashi buff on. I mean, I guess that's fine. We'll cut down on a lot of his basic stats, I guess. Problem is our stance is going away this turn. We don't have another stance to deal with. Ooh, yeah. If I had this as a level 2, I would be a lot more happy with it. I don't think I'm going to be able to get through. Let me try to go for it out of curiosity. If he kills me, oh well. I just want to see how much potential we have here. Honestly, the Nanashi buffs are going to be quite a hindrance here. But 400k was pretty insane. Not quite. 280k, that's with the extra defense-related stats and everything. Honestly, not too bad. I think, if I'm being completely honest, it would have been way better to go for Rom in that situation, so that way I don't have to worry about him having as much stats and stuff. We do get another Bond combo, which is good. Actually, we keep the debuff on as well, so we do have that going for us. He's just trying to put on some extra stacks before he ults here, which is understandable. Not sure what ult level he is, but okay, not too bad there. I think King was pretty much going to be guaranteed to die anyway. Stunning on the Deanne is fine, actually, because I have the Bond combo. Ooh, yeah. Okay, that actually worked out pretty well. I'm pretty happy with that. I like that. I like that. Okay, let's do another one. Alrighty, we have an angel team. Okay, angel teams are pretty interesting. We do get to go first. Real player, potential for a forfeit, to be honest. I feel like this team is not really something you want to go up against. That's fair enough. Unfortunate. It's going to keep burning my tickets, but we're going to keep going for now. We might hit Challenger in this video. Okay, so we have another angel team. I'm pretty sure it's another real player. I think. Yeah, I'm almost positive. He has the... whatchamacallit? He has the Liz, which is kind of annoying. The other guy had Light Liz, which could have been a little bit more interesting. The Revive is something that I kind of have to worry about with this team, which is just more unfortunate than anything else. But not the biggest deal, I guess. I can't double attack because of the Tarmiel, which sucks. I was going to say we could potentially just put the debuff on and then double attack her, but I guess we would still be guaranteed to crit from his passive, but we wouldn't get the spike, or we wouldn't get the snipe effect, which wouldn't be as good, of course. Let's, actually, let me use a different card so I don't merge here. Let's use this, and then, unfortunately, because she's going to revive, it's going to cleanse off this, the debuff, which is kind of unfortunate. Ooh, God. Almost killing on its own. Well, I guess we only had one snipe card, so it's not that big of a deal. I was going to say we could have potentially tried to snipe the Liz, pop the res there, and then go for a different card. But honestly, the snipe's card's not going to do as well without the debuff on, and then if we set up for just popping the debuff on her, it's kind of wasted in a way, so I think we're fine with this scenario. So, boom. Is it 6-6? It is 6-6, actually, so, I mean, I guess there is that. Let's go ahead and throw this out. We're going to go ahead and stance back up. That'll give us our ultimate, and then we'll throw another shield up. Luckily, the shield is tied to the passive, so it's not going to be a great shield because obviously he has his Liz shield on, so it's only going to be like really tiny, but nonetheless, it is a shield, so we have that going for us. This is going to get, it won't have Quell on it, which means that it's not going to do more damage per stance. Might be better to save it because he doesn't, well, I guess he can't really... I don't know. This is kind of a tough situation here. Let me remove the ultimate because it's part of the pulverize. Let me throw on a shield really quickly as well. Let me throw on this. I kind of want to just go ahead and throw it so that way he doesn't stun me out with Liz. I think that's going to be the better call because honestly, at this point in, I would be very surprised if he didn't have a level 2 with Liz. So let's remove the ultimate here. This should at least deal some sort of damage. Did that not remove it? It did not remove it. Why didn't that remove it? Because I'm pretty sure the pulverize... Maybe that is part of the actual skill effect. Maybe I'm dumb. Maybe I'm dumb on that one. That might have been a stupid play. Ooh, this is going to hurt a lot. Bon has a lot of damage reduction. So, here's hoping? Nah, well, Mael's insane. That's fair. Honestly, I mean, good on him. He won. So... why is he attack sealed all of a sudden? Okay, he's not. That was really weird. Okay, anyway, moving on. Alrighty, we have a Sins team, which is pretty interesting. We do get to go first. I really need to try to snipe her first turn, if possible. Let's go for... I'm kind of scared to not put up the Diane stance, but honestly, let's just go for this because we can put on a shield that'll help a little bit. And then, hopefully, we can get rid of the Diane here turn 1, which it's looking pretty good. Let me see it. Yeah, nice. We get rid of her turn 1, which is really, really helpful. He does pop True Magic, and the AoE is going to absolutely shred. Like, the Pierce gets through this shield insanely easily. Plus, I don't have the stance up with Diane yet, so I'm not going to be able to really protect my damage dealers, which is not great. Diane is the one debuffed at the moment, so he could potentially just go for the single target on her and do really big damage. He has potential for an Escanor ultimate here, which is not good for me, though. I guess if he doesn't kill the Deanne off, I can potentially merge, use both cards, and remove the ultimate, because that should still be 4 ultimate move gauge. So, okay, going for the king. Really? Going for the king with that? That seems a little bit odd to me. Like, I guess... I don't know. That just doesn't seem like the smartest play to me. But maybe I'm wrong. This is actually going to go ahead and merge my Deanne cards, which actually might be a problem. That actually, yeah, might be kind of bad. Let's, ooh, we get a level 2 Deanne stance instead. Yeah, I think we can stall for a turn here. And we should be kind of okay. So let's merge these, put up a big stance. We'll remove this. And then next turn, he doesn't have a stance or anything on for him, so he's more than likely going to try to push towards Melly's ultimate if I had to guess, so that way I have to pick and choose between one or the other. Luckily, I have another removal, and I have bond combos as well, so I should hopefully be able to remove Melly's if he goes for that, and then I can just combo on Escanor and reset his gauge, which could be pretty good. So let me see what he does. I've got a pretty decent lock on his team here. So do you? Okay, I figured it was gonna happen. I'm a master at predictions, baby. Let's just go for it, I guess. I've got to basically remove Melly's instead of Escanor's, unfortunately, because he'll cleanse off my debuff. I would have to combo him first, which I guess isn't the biggest deal in the world, but let's go ahead and smack him, and then combo on the Escanor, and we should be pretty much good to go. So this is going to set him back. No ultimate in hand, no merges, which is good. That could have also potentially been a really big problem. We now have Deanne's ultimate in hand, which is really nice. I think this stance, yeah, was a 3 turns, so we still have a whole extra turn. And then we have another bond combo on standby. So we're in a really good spot. We're in a really good spot. I don't really see him being able to kill me here. I mean, AoE, this is AoE. It's going to do a good amount of damage. But I have Tarmiel Link on, so it's going to be really hard for him to get to the DN here, I think. Killing off... Okay, it doesn't actually kill just yet. Maybe he AoEs with Melly here and kills off some of my side units. Okay, he does. Doesn't quite kill the bond, though, so we should be in a perfect position. We're pretty much good to go. I'm pretty confident... we could just... it's going to be a real gamble if I try to set him back here. Let's just go for this. Hopefully that can kill, because if it doesn't, it's going to be a bit of an issue here. Boom. Okay, yeah, we work out. That, honestly, props to him. I mean, he played that pretty well. He did what he could, and we just... Hey, we had the perfect setup to counter what he was working with. So that worked out kind of nice. I really like that. This team is actually kind of nice. Alright, we have a demon team. Decent CC. Probably a bot, if I had to guess, with that CC. He's in Kaiju, too, which is a pretty decent guild. So I would imagine this is probably bot. Let's go for the stance into the combo, maybe on the bond here. Ooh, or I said bond for whatever reason as well. Maybe we don't. Maybe we go for setup this turn, then. Let's go for this, then. Because with him having... Tarmiel Link on him, I can just set up this turn, pop a shield, pop the combo, and then we should be good, I think. Level 2 stance already, which is 3 turns. That's very nice. 18% attack or HP related stats is always good. I'll always take that. Honestly, it's insane with the damage reduction and everything that this team is going to have, but I've seen it without King. And I've seen Estarossa completely not be able to get through a Deanne that is encroached, like, which is just absolutely mind-boggling to me that she can tank that well. So let's try to get rid of the Estarossa here. I'm pretty confident with the damage dealt that we have. He is disabled, so I maybe should have went for a different character here, but out of curiosity, I want to try to go for it either way. Boom, boom, boom. Very good. 287. Not bad at all. We can throw up a taunt next turn. We have a level 3 Deanne card as well. We do have a King Shield, but we don't have the setup for the Bon, which is a bit unfortunate. I need to try to get rid of some of his other characters, because I don't think I'm going to be able to get through to Melee without, without him just life-stealing all of his HP back, which could be a bit of an issue. So, getting through the shield there. Like I said, the AoE from him, it's got Pierce on it. It's not like a Pierce card. It's not triple Pierce. It's Slash, so it's double Pierce, if I'm not mistaken. So it's not maybe as good, but it's still pretty good. Let's go for the Zeldris here. Try to get rid of some of his extra stats, maybe. Ooh, this is... I shouldn't have did this. This is gonna pop his true magic again, which is kind of unfortunate. Oh, we killed the Zeldris off, though. Maybe it was worth it in the end. Maybe it was worth it. He does pop true magic, which could potentially be an issue, but we're back to full health. I'm not super worried about it. We don't have a Bond combo, which kind of sucks. I might end up having to just push for my Deanne's ultimate, which might not be the worst thing in the world. We can maybe go for the Q-Sack here. Well, I've got to focus on Melee now. Let's remove that ultimate, and then I'm just going to move this so that way I can get a little bit of card space. I kind of want to attack, but it's going to give him a cleanse. So let's not do that just yet. Oh my god. Okay, well, you know, that was not exactly what I was expecting to happen, but Deanne does have a lot of damage increase as well. So that worked out, I guess. Pretty good. No Bond combo, I guess. Let's see this maybe, just out of curiosity, without the Pierce card, to see how much damage it'll deal, but I think it might be fine without it, to be honest. No crit. If we can crit, his crit chance is actually so bad if you don't have his Pierce card. It's so crazy. Like, his actual, like, pure crit chance stat is so bad for him being so new. It's actually insane, but then again, he does a lot of damage on crits. He has a ton of crit damage, so I guess it's balanced in a way. Alrighty, we have a Demon Team, which isn't too bad. We do have to worry about this Chandler, which could potentially be a huge nuisance. Oh my god, he's got the Carmia Link on him as well. I really want to see if we can try to get rid of the Estarossa turn 1 if possible. I'm not 100% sure if we're going to be able to or not. This team... Not quite, yeah. We do have decent AoEs with actually another combo as well, which is kind of nice. But he's more than likely going to taunt here, which is going to be a big issue. Yeah, honestly, it's insane how good having Chandler with Tarmia Link on is now. Like, I mean, a lot of people are running the Ominous Nebula Zeldris, which is definitely more aggressive, but this team can just stall you out, man. It's actually insane. Like, there's so much you have to worry about here. I'm going to try to push for my Deanne ultimate here, because I kind of just need it. I'm not even going to have the stance unless we just get really lucky here. This actually might have been a huge misplay, because I'm not going to have... He's going to be able to encroach me this turn as well. Yeah. We do have the debuff on Estarossa, so his crit chance is a lot lower. Yeah, he's actually not doing that bad. Like, I mean, we lived that, which is good, of course. Do we live this, though? Okay, we lived that. He disables him, which is good for me. Oh, my lord. We're not going to be able to go for it now. Let's go for this, and then we'll save. See if we can get a taunt card, and then we could potentially ult next turn. This actually might work out somehow. Nice. Okay, 212. So now Melee's off the board, which is really good for me. We have a little bit of a shield up. Deanne's not in the worst position. We do pull a taunt, which is insanely good for us. And we should honestly be chilling. His Estarossa's disabled. That doesn't get through the shield. Actually, patiences, which is kind of funny. Yeah, we're chilling. We're chilling. Honestly. Not the smartest play on my part, but I guess it worked out in the long run, which I guess is all that really matters. So let's go ahead and throw this up so that way we do extra damage, and that should be GG's. So boom, put the shield on. Let's see the damage here. I'm really interested actually. And boom, 1.3 million. So actually insane. Plus it full heals us because of the way it works. So actually kind of nuts. We don't go into Challenger, which I guess is good. I can probably make another video before we hit that, where we go to Bot City, baby. But either way, honestly, I really like this team. I think this team is actually pretty sick. It's got a lot of functionality. You got a little bit of ult removal and stuff like that from Deanne. It's not might not be the most reliant thing, but she tanks insanely well. You've got a lot of extra damage dealt. You've got a lot of like wall. Like you can really build yourself a wall and like not take a whole lot of damage, which is insane. Just honestly insanely like convenient more than anything, which is kind of cool. So if you have those characters like invested into and you have like high ult levels, you could potentially just go for like ult rushing and stuff like that as well. I think it's got a little bit of everything, to be honest. So honestly, probably in my like top 5 Bond teams for sure, maybe even top 3. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Feel free to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the next one.